regrets. I'm on the run, chasing the check, dropping the top, riding the vet, feeling myself, what you expect, you know I'm with it. No better feeling cause I could've quit but I didn't. 007 when I'm on a mission, moving it up to a better position. They thought I was tripping.
What's going on YouTube world? Charles Hutchinson here, and today, man, we got the new Physix BlackOut. This one actually, in my opinion, smells like pineapple. I know sometimes we struggle with that, but this one matches up. And this is a pearl, and I know it's sanded. So now we've had some, I think the real time specifically was a shiny solid. Then we've always have a hybrids that go either way, shiny or finish, or sanded finish. But typically these are really good. And in my opinion, this blends out the reaction for the pearl, right? So you just get a very strong arcing. It's not as skid flippy. But yeah, man, we got a NEX cover. So a lot of people, again, like the nano. And I'm curious, this is my first Physix. All I've thrown was like one shot just to, make sure which lane was which. So this is a house shot, and I have a sport shot as well. It's 38 feet. It's one of the US Open, or not US Open, but the Open Championship patterns. So that's over there from last year, 2023. One of those, whichever one is 38 feet. I can't remember which one. But yeah, so we're gonna check this out. We're gonna start the video on house and then translate over there. Probably not gonna do a full game because it's a lot of shots, and then make the video 30 minutes, just kind of long. But I do have all the other BlackOut bowling balls, and they are not the same. I throw this that one shot, and I'm like, oh, this is much different from the Lightning BlackOut, which is again a cleaner, much cleaner core. And then now, again, we have with the Virtual Energy BlackOut, which was by far one of their most popular releases from Storm. So yeah, man, let's check it out. I know it's enough talking. But get the shirts, and then get the jerseys. Coolwick.com, they got you covered, and Bowlersmart has everything else that you need. And then DH Labs, man, they got all the ball spinners and everything else. Then also, of course, lastly, Jopo, shout out to them. They got grips. They have actual grips, like the finger grips and the bowling ball. Check them out. Now, let's get to the lanes. All right, so let's get warmed up. Let's throw a couple shots. Start on 25, my normal spot. Yep, that was 10. That was 100% 10. 10. And this definitely, maybe because it's black, but it just looks really dull. Like it's really dull out of box. Like this was like mine's definitely out here with a fresh 2000 grit. Let's throw another one. A little sauce on it. Okay, there's a little sauce on that one, just a little bit. But that's still 10. I like it. And flaring plenty. No, it's a strong core. I'll try one more just because I ain't missed yet. And I still ain't missed. That's exciting. What's going on, y'all? That ain't bad. 3 for 3 so far, man. Let's try another one. Let's try another one. I typically don't start this hot with a bowling ball. Typically. Oh, I really gassed it. Okay, so got a little deeper. Two behind the headpin. It got up the hill, no problem. Pineapples. All right, so I'm gonna jump way right. I'm gonna jump to 15 with my feet. Fire it up the lane. Up a little bit. Oh, that really relaxed. So let me try that one more time. I had to kill my hand so much. I don't have to so much because this ball's still clean enough what it looks like. Still getting to the front. All right, that's perfect. Yeah, there we go. There's an AI hit for you. There's an AI hit. Alrighty, let me try this one again, up the lane. Should be good. I like it. I like it. So I'm getting to the pocket with relative ease with this ball. And typically with a bigger asymmetric ball with a lot of surface or the solid covers, they're not giving it to me like that. They're getting off line a little bit quicker because they're just picking up so early. And this is just really not doing that. This is giving me that, start a league with, but this ball definitely gives me a little more pop than a RS. The Attention Star S2. Sorry about that. So yes, I'm liking this one a little bit more than that one. Man, S2 was cool. It's cool. Now, jump to 20. Oh, that's not enough. Not enough. So I got to start to, especially with my speed being a little bit more, that's like 16. Just look. I just looked at the monitor and it says 16, it's reading 16, so it's probably a little faster off my hand, but down at the speed reader, that's what it's giving us. But the more oil I get on the cover, it should theoretically calm down a little bit. But from the amount of oil I'm seeing on this lane currently, it's telling me I don't have to be as wide open. But I think in my recent times, what I've been seeing, that there's still been a little out of bounds on a lane, especially when I'm the only one on it. So there's nobody to my right breaking it down. I can't create a cliff for myself. And maybe, I have to figure out what I need to do to strike with this one continuously. All right, so we're gonna get to comparing the virtual energy and the lightning here in a moment. I just want to throw one more good shot with the Physix. That should be good. Speed down. I was throwing the ball really fast. Brought the speed down a little bit. That was 15.28 on a monitor. Looks pretty good. So speed. All right, then we got the lightning or the virtual energy, the Vivo. Again, finished this 500, 2000 with some compound, and that's what we got. So this in theory should be cleaner, in theory. I feel like I might have been a little quick. They're saying 1509. I don't think the Vivo is gonna look as good because of the fresh oil. I need to be throwing, again, more surface or a stronger overall ball. Oh, yeah, I tried to really get around the ball and it just scooted way out there. But these three balls really can make a bag, honestly. Like, you can have the Physix BlackOut starting out and then transition to, the Vivo, then finish everything out with the lightning. So again, this is a nice little 3-ball combo, and if you like all black bowling balls, voila. Throw the Vivo one more time. I'll move right, move to 20. Oh, so got more on top of it, gave me that. So probably not my best option for trying to play right. I gotta get one. One strike here. So I'm gonna split the difference. I'm not gonna go quite to 20. I'm gonna go to 23. Still try to get his ball some room. Kept it in the oil a little bit longer. It worked out. All right, let's pick up the Physix again. Physix. Go to the same spot. Yeah. So I tried to keep that like on that similar line. And of course, with the more service, it just got offline a little bit quicker. Yeah. Let's scoot a little bit left. And that joker, when they do stuff like this, make us out of box, they give us a pearl with surface, I'm in love. When they give me a solid with polish, typically I'm in love too. I don't know what they be doing with the hybrids now. The hybrids, you know, all companies, not just, I'm not singling out Storm or anything, but all of them, I just be like, hybrids are either like really good or they're not. This is my opinion, this is my thoughts. And so now we're gonna go to Lightning Blackout, and this should be way cleaner. Way cleaner. All right, I'm gonna stay in the same spot, stay on 25. Let's see what we get the Lightning. I've been trying to tell y'all, this lightning, it worked. I know some people, you know, I guess if you're like a super forward, you know, off your hand, like you just tumble, that's what the ball's gonna do. I can run the ball enough, and that ball works, bro. Like, that's just, maybe it's a me thing. Maybe I'm just a unicorn, bro. I like to not believe that. You know, other folks will like this lightning, because underrated. Oh, it almost tripped it off. I threw that horribly, guys. I think I got quick because I got excited. I think I throw this joker one more time. That first shot looked really good. All right. Oh, dirty dog you. But yeah, so we're gonna get ready to change lanes and go to the pattern. I think the Physix should have a look, but we might experiment a little bit with the Physix versus the Ion Max. With that pattern being a pattern, I know both the other BlackOut bowling balls are gonna look not that great, especially because I haven't altered those covers. They're both are shiny, but the Ion Max will probably excel on a 38-foot, you know, flatter pattern. So that's more like what we're gonna do. We'll go to Physix like one more time on the house shots, and I'm gonna jump way left just so you guys can see it. And that's what we're gonna do. All right, on 30. I thought it was gonna do it. So slow my speed down a pinch, and we should be in there. We should be. All right, try from 30 again. Slow my speed down. Got the 10 out. So if I was going to continue to try to play that 30 angle, I'll probably bring my breakpoint in like a board or two, so it doesn't have as much, you know, ground to cover. But after seeing that, like, it still made it, but again, it wasn't convincing with the thump. But of course, it's because I just jumped so much further left than I have to be. The optimal spot for me right now is probably in that 23 zone, kind of firing it a little bit more up the lane and burning up a spot, and then just kind of working it. And then of course transition into some cleaner pieces, but that's pretty good. Let's get over to the sport pattern. And all right, so 2000 isn't a horrible surface for a given condition. I think it's more of a starting place, and I think, you know, this particular pattern might need more. So we're going to start again with this particular current finish. Might end up taking it down depending on how crazy it is out here, but of course we're gonna start with, again, how it comes out of the box. See what we get. I'm gonna start on 20 and just guess 38 feet. You know, if you use the rule of 31, I need to be getting it again around 7 to find a pocket. So let's see what we get. Way shorter, definitely feels way shorter. So off of that, look pretty quick, and maybe it's just because the back ends are really clean. I'm gonna need to definitely give it some room, because that turned over way too hard. So yeah, we're gonna jump to 25, and as you saw, that did not transition as smoothly as it did on the house shot. This was pretty abrupt. Yeah, still diving. So now I want to change what I'm doing. I'm trying to get more forward with my hand. and not as much around it, because as you just saw, it just jackknifed. If I didn't change my hand position, I'm going to continue to fight it left. And that's what most people do, especially when they're first bowling on, you know, tougher patterns. They just go left to as far as they possibly can. So you can do that. Now, you're just gonna be chasing it forever, especially if you don't want to adjust your hand or surface. So that's a toss-up. That is definitely a toss-up to me on what you want to do. So again, you could do that, what I just previously did, or you could try to come back right, work the inside of the ball, and try to get a little more forward and not nearly as around it. Oh, that's gonna dart though. Smoother, still smoother, but I, again, didn't aim it in the right direction. So I'll take the blame, because it's always me, it's never the ball. But if I was to throw a more controlled ball, Ion Max, Summit Ascent, might make my life a little bit easier on this given pattern, especially with those having a hybrid and a solid cover stock. Oh, OB. So again, I'm still trying to get inside the ball and roll it forward. That just is what's gonna happen. Now I probably could move right, knowing that there's that much OB out there. I haven't seen that up until that point. Try it again. I'm gonna cheat out one more right. So I'm gonna try to throw a couple shots, see if we can figure it out. But definitely left, definitely look the easiest to currently to get done. But if I was bowling against said competition and there's people all over me, some playing more up the lane, some playing super left of me, it's probably not what I'm gonna try to do. See, caught it. So I'm gonna move right with my more relaxed hand position to not go as much around it. See if we can't get a much better consistent look. Give it like 2 more shots, and then we'll get to the fun part and then pull out the Ion Max as well. Get a little further, more on top of it. More direct line. That's what I would honestly be trying to manage initially, and it doesn't look horrible at doing it. And I think, especially with the PBA, if they have the PBA guys in mind, they need options like this because they're going to much older bowling centers with a lot of lane play. So you need a cleaner cover, right? Give it a little grit so it's not ridiculous off the spot, but it gives you again a better feel for the lane, especially in these tougher houses. So see if I can repeat that. Get up the lane. So that is a part of my journey, right? Is getting some more practice with this, and that's what I'm gonna use today as, you know, even after I finish recording. But it's just managing this, getting the right ball in my hand, whether it's, you know, again, ball like Ion Max, Mesmerize, stronger, you know, covers that give you more room, because that's what it's about maximizing. I don't want a ball I have to be perfect with. I want to be able to just maximize my area. And typically people might even be starting with urethane, especially on 38 feet. 90% of people are using urethane. Oh, that was good. So that looks really good. I think that's where I would honestly, again, I'll be trying to kill that zone for a minute, especially if somebody's throwing urethane. That might make it a little more difficult, but then I will go to balls like Ion Maxes to blend out whatever carry down is being created. So I'm gonna jump to, what? Up to 27 with my feet. And I'm still looking to get this out pretty wide, getting my hand back around it. So definitely can do that. and feel comfortable doing that, honestly, on this particular pattern. So let's get to, again, Ion Max. And then, yeah, man, we're gonna probably wrap this up. Oh, that's going, not even close. So, gotta get it there. This is, again, makes you be accurate for sure. And this is why bowling on tougher patterns is always helpful, especially when you're actually trying to practice. And I know some people, you know, you can't mimic, you know, gameplay when you have somebody else on the lanes with you. But if you just practice on easy, you're never going to get sharp. So practice is more about, again, trying to be accurate, trying to be consistent, again, arm swing wise, your break point, you know, what are you looking at down lane physically, like trying to be as, you know, knowing your moves, hand positions, again, speeds, being able to change speeds with ease, whether you do that with your feet. Nobody recommends doing it with your arm. But that is what you use practice for. And practice on this, it allows you, unless you really know, right, when you messed up, opposed to on a house shot, that shot might have struck because there was hold. Where this is not as much hold. All right, that's my 2 cents for today. Oh. All right, well, yeah, I did that twice. Oh, so now, definitely like the pattern is blending out a little bit. So might have to move a little bit further right to get the ball to the pocket, because open it up, it's not jumping back like it was previous. Move a couple, move to 25. Jeez. So it's got to get it a little further right, but with the right speed. Throw it too fast, don't have a chance. Throw some good shots here. Split the difference, don't move as far back to the right. Now I'm closer to 27. Throw it out there, but again, a little slower. Oh, bloody 8-pin. And that's one of my cues for me personally, when I'm just missing my mark or I'm off, slow things down. Like throw the ball slower, like crazy slow sometimes, just to hit where you're looking at. The ball might not strike or whatever, but it's about hitting where you're looking. It's much more helpful. Like, and this is very, very important, especially again, when you're on a string of bad shots. You gotta have a reset button. Yep, gave it some speed to hopefully blend out the reaction. So it wasn't like overly jumpy, but it, again, went a little far through the break point. Oh, that's gonna take off. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna open up the lane a little bit, and then we're gonna end this video. I think you guys got to adjust. This ball is pretty strong for what it is. It is a pearl with surface. It's a lot of fun to throw on a house shot. Of course, this is a ball you can 100% start with. On some of the sport shots, heavier volume, you still may need something stronger. But for a higher rev rate crowd, two-handed guys, they may start with this, right? And just put 1,000 on it, 500 on it. And this ball may work. Especially, again, two-handed guys, they just ton of rev rate. Oh, I wanted it so bad. I really did. There she blows. So definitely can circle the lane with it. I definitely feel comfortable doing that with this ball. And at the given surface, it works, especially on this. So yeah, man, we're gonna throw one more, then we on the road, man. We're done. Yeah, man, good left, man. Physix blackout. It is not the same as all the other previous blackouts. It's just a little something different. So I hope you guys enjoy, man. Hit that like, subscribe button.
Counting it up, forming a plan, ain't buying no chain till I buy me some land. Making the way to buy my estate. Boat on the lake, plus one in the bay. What can I say? I want it all.